Hey, so let's watch your video together. Here we go.
Today, I will talk about social problems facing teens in the US today. In many countries around the world, it is not easy growing up because teens are dealing with many social issues. A study carried out by a
Not carried, it's carried out. A study carried out.
famous research center in the US found out that the following were among the most serious ones: anxiety and
What do you mean, anxiety?
depressions. 7 in 10 teenagers considered them a
Okay, it's
serious
the very common problem here. It's not consider, it's consider.
problem among their peers. The main source of teenagers' anxiety and depression
Mm.
was social pressure,
Social pressure? Social pressure.
such as the
Such as.
pressure to look good, to fit
Pressure to look good.
in social groups, and to be good at sport. 55% said that bullying was a major problem for teenagers, and around 15% admitted that they had experienced some form of cyberbullying. Girls or
Cyberbullying.
younger students were more likely to be victims of
Not victim, but victims. To the victims.
bullying.
Bullying.
4 out of 10 teens said that poverty was also a major problem for them. In fact, about 20% of the teens in the survey struggles to live below the poverty line every day. Hello, teacher.
Okay, very nice, thank you. Let's check the next video.
We'll talk about characteristics of
Characteristic. Practice that one more time, right? Characteristic.
future cities. By 2050, the world's population is expected to reach 10 billion, and nearly 70% of these people will live in cities.
Not only live, no, we'll live. Live in the city. We'll live in the cities.
The cities of the future will be smarter and more sustainable to cope with a growing population
Growing? Not grow, it's growing.
and improve people's lives. A smart city is a modern urban area that uses a range of technologies to provide service, solve problems, and support people better. The new technologies can help save time by predicting changes in the traffic and warning people of possible traffic jams. They will also help cities operate more efficiently. For example, street lights can turn off when the streets are empty, and sensors can inform waste collection teams when the bins are full. These smart technologies will help save energy, reduce air pollution, and fight climate change. City in the future will also be sustainable. They will include a lot of green space and become home to more plants and animals, making room for biodiversity and nature can be
Natural
done in various ways, including underground and rooftop farming, green roofs,
farming.
and roof gardens. As people will care more about the environment, most cities will use renewable
Will use renewable
and clean energy.
clean energy.
Modern infrastructure will also be more eco-friendly.
Will also be more eco-friendly.
Computer-controlled transport systems like electric buses and trains will produce less greenhouse
Not product, it will produce less greenhouses.
gas
Greenhouse gases.
emissions. In addition, more pedestrian zones for walking and cycle paths will be made available for people in all neighborhoods. These features will make future cities more livable and will provide a high quality of life to city dweller. Hello, teacher.
Okay, very nice. Thank you. Let's move on to the next one. Are they the same videos?
Today, I will talk about preserving heritage around the world. Crowdfunding for heritage.
I think I watched this video before, right? It's heritage.
Preserving their heritage can present a challenge to many nations, especially if they have a large number of heritage sites.
Again, it's not heritage, it's heritage.
Like Italy does. However, the country has found a new method of raising money for heritage projects from a large number
not project, it's project
of individuals and business. Crowdfunding, for example, Love Italy, a non-profit organization, uses
non-profit organization
its website to reach all the people around the world who love Italy and collects donations from everyone who wants to help. One of their first success stories was
one of the first success story
raising enough money to restore an ancient site in Pompeii. Hi, teacher.
Okay,
today
let's move on to the second one.
Talk about đờn ca tài tử, the voice of the thousand people.
Okay, that's cool.
Recognized as UNESCO World Cultural Heritage in 2013. Đờn ca tài tử has been an important part of people's life and work in the Mekong River Delta region. having appeared in the late 19th century, đơn ca tài tử became a popular art form in southern Vietnam. It started as daily entertainment for the village farmers, who were good neighbors and close friends. After working hard in the field, the neighbors usually gathered together to sing and relax. This was the time when people started performing this kind of music. Typically, the men in the group play the instruments while the women sing. Most of the musicians and singers are not professionally trained. They are just music lovers performing with all their heart. They usually perform at events such as weddings and traditional festivals, and the melodies express different moods and feelings. Today, tourists can enjoy đơn ca tài tử performance in southern Vietnam, where
performance
local artists perform at floating markets or in fruit gardens. Such performances help preserve the art form and allow artists to reach a wider audience, including people from around the world. Hello, teacher.
Okay, very nice, thank you. I don't know the second part of this video. It's just a little bit unclear. Let's move on to the next one.
We'll talk about living in a smart city, good or bad. So let's
living in the smart city.
Start. If you live in a smart city, you will probably agree with me that life is not all good as some people may think. The good thing about smart cities is that they are very modern. Smart technologies make people's life easier by reducing household chores. Besides, the city infrastructure, which includes sensors and cameras, collects information about people and their activities, and use it to provide faster, cheaper, and better service.
Better service, not service.
On the other hand, living in a smart city has some disadvantage. Some smart technology are difficult to use and without training, city dwellers might find them useless. With cameras everywhere in public space, people also have limited privacy. They are worried that their personal information might not be protected, and they might become victims of cybercrime.
Okay.
In conclusion, living in a smart city has both advantages and disadvantages. However, I think
you are talking about the word of both advantages and disadvantages. So we have one advantage, two advantages.
These urban areas offer great promise. The issues should be dealt with in the years ahead as the world population keeps growing
Keep growing.
and more people are moving to big cities.
Okay, that's very nice. Thank you so much for your effort. Something I would like to mention is that I don't know how to say it. There's a lot of words that you mispronounce. It's okay because they are very strange words. No problem with that. But the thing that there's some parts that I really don't understand what you are saying exactly. So can you please send me the script of the final video, the last video, and then I can take a look so I know what you're talking about. So there's some part I really cannot predict, cannot guess the words that you are pronouncing. So can you help me to send me the script for that video, please? So thank you so much, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you so much.